up, guys? And today we're playing some Polybridge. I had to speed up the footage because I got a lot of it, so I hope you enjoy the video. Today we are going to be building 3 different bridges. Our first one is the one being displayed on screen right now, where I kind of make a bridge, but I didn't really like the price, so I decided to switch it up. Now, the design I'm going for here isn't really gonna have much of an effect towards it because I completely fail on making one of these kinds of bridges because I'm not an avid polybridge player. Now I saw one of these kinds of things online where you sort of like build sort of a drawbridge for it. And I tried that out, and as you're seeing right now, I didn't really do it too well either. So I try and switch it up by just trying to make like a normal bridge that sort of leans on the side of the sort of wall. So then we start getting it going, and I realize this will work here, but everything else is just gonna wait. It's just gonna send it flying away. So from what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out a way that I could, like, sort of make a bridge a lot easier to manage. And I'm starting to find it, but I want to go back to this design, but it's not really working because I don't, still don't know how to do it, and still to this day have not been able to figure it out. So I decided to go with a basic design of just literally bridge that goes across. This next bridge that I'm trying to build is sort of like the first one, but it has some differences because, it's at an angle and there's other things in play. Like, it's a van and it's not very good at, you know, jumping down onto another part. So I'm trying to make it so that it doesn't jump down, but I'm still failing at that. So I'm just trying to make it as even as possible to get it down, and it's still breaking. So I try and figure out why is it breaking over there. So I start just building and building and building and building, and even reinforcing it didn't work. So I switched up the design to where it would immediately dive bomb into the thing so that all the shock would be absorbed in the beginning and it could just drive right on through. That failed, so I just decided to try and go for a drawbridge design again. And it's not really working for me at all. So I finally get it working, and it works. This next one is where I'm trying to build with a bulldozer and also still trying to figure out all these new things about the game because I was an old player and I'm replaying it. So the bulldozer I'm trying to get across in the same way that I've tried to get him to across all the other times. I still did not figure that out. So I just decided to try and connect them using a split method. Just trying to get rid of them, and I completely forgot to connect them. So I go and connect them, and they still don't want to do anything, so it's just I try and figure out a design that'll work, and most of my designs won't work because they kind of have a dumb beginning and a dumb end. Because I was trying to keep on with the drawbridge design, but it did not want to work because I still did not have any of the handling of the sides. So I'm trying to add in the handling right here, and it actually started to work, but then, uh-oh, it broke again. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. So I try and change all the roads into the better roads. And then I finally get the design down. I should build a designed bridge that works. So I do that and I make it into a monster truck level where we are trying to, go over a boat. So I try and make it stop so that I could figure out, wait, so how does this all go and work together? So I give up on that design because it's not really working. So I go for sticks and metal and it works. And then we have this sort of parcel of the level, this sort of level, where it's like you try and build this bridge area and you can make it across. But I didn't collect the stars, so I couldn't win. So I used a specialized method of connecting them, and I just connected the bottom part together. And then I had to stop that first one so that I could figure out if that second one would work. Then I decided to go at an 8 angle, and it worked. It's just that it was too expensive. So I decided to switch the design up for a more inexpensive sort of thing where it worked, but it was still expensive. So I was trying to figure out a way. Wait, I could make this work this way. And then I finally got it to work. And then there's the hydraulic bridge for this moped while these boats drive on through. So I start out trying to figure out the hydraulics again, because I'm still not good at the hydraulics, and I never will be. Those confuse me way too much. So I just tried to hold it together, and nothing was working. So I gave up on that and literally just said, nah, I'ma just build it over. And then that was too high, so I had to rethink the design to where it would connect up in a way to where the moped could go over it. And I got it to work. And then we get to the taxi level. This taxi level didn't take me long because it was like, oh, I can just draw this line up here and then that'll work. But I do go a bit over budget, but we get her done.